I'm not all the way. One moment. Off the station.
Can you get pink eye from Butterfly Kisses?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Can ya? I don't know. Can ya? I don't know. What I do know is that there is, in fact, a grasshopper invasion in Las Vegas.
That's true.
It is true, folks.
We are completely infested.
They got the hops. The hops.
We got the hops in
Yeah,
Vegas.
we got the hops. We got a hops situation.
All the kids are doing it. I am Mad Mike.
Yo, I'm Mike.
And we're here with our incredible producer who's back from his... Let's talk about how the walrus fetus adoption went.
Yeah, that's what we talked about.
Yeah, we got a walrus. We're walrus adopters now.
Woo! That's so great, man.
We're walrus parents.
That's fantastic.
Beautiful. That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
You know who's probably the most proud of you? Kevin Smith.
Kevin Smith, yeah, he's a walrus lover.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
He even made a movie about it.
A walrus
totally.
connoisseur.
Yeah. Did you know that, right?
Yeah, no.
Really? What's it called? Tusk?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, it's a straight up B horror flick.
Dr.
Oh.
Tusk.
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. But it's good that it's bad. It's supposed to be.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
You know what I mean?
Well, welcome back
Nah,
to Two
man.
Clueless Dudes.
Hey,
It's been a fantastic week, right?
It has. It's been a good week. We should be able to get everybody's comments through Twitch, through, if you're doing it through Facebook, watching us through Facebook. If you are watching us via your grandma's television set, then that's really incredible. I've always wanted to be on TV.
Yeah, you have a good converter if you got it on that CRT tip.
It's true. That's
Yeah.
that's really true.
We admire you for that.
It's been 30 years since the movie UHF has come out, right? Do you remember Weird Al Yankovic's
No.
UHF? It's honestly one of the funniest movies. When I was a kid, I used to... there's one part where he hits somebody in the face with a frying pan, and I used to watch it in slow motion over and over again until I damn near peed myself. It was the funniest thing ever. But I bring that up because does anybody actually remember the UHF switch on the televisions?
Absolutely.
Right? Because we're still in that age group.
That's how you got the Atari to the TVs.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. So, and then I remember our one TV had buttons that you push 1, 2, 3, 4,
yeah.
5, 6, 7.
My aunts and uncle, they had one of my aunts and uncles had one of those TVs. Old school.
Really?
True story.
True story.
You wouldn't believe it if I told you.
Speaking of true stories, I think I'm just going to lead off with this because I think it's really important that we talk about. We're talking, a lot of things have happened. A lot of people have, passed away. What up? We're gonna have a special guest today, Ricky Delarue.
A lot of people have passed away.
Yeah.
Interrupted by comments. What up? Hey, comments. Yo, in the
Party
chat.
people!
Lots of people have died.
The Duff Man himself is on board. So I wanted to bring this up really quick because we have talked about lots of people that died where I was rudely interrupted.
By our listeners and viewers. That's incredible. Thank you.
So interrupting.
So this is interesting.
We
Legendary.
ask our people to participate, and he's getting plundered here.
He's getting plundered. So legendary rapper, and we all know him, Tupac Shakur.
Oh yeah.
Legendary. I mean, the guy he kind of rewrote rap in a way. He kind of put his own stamp on it.
He did.
And,
Yeah.
really helped change the game, dog. So, legendary rapper Tupac Shakur has denied rumors of him still being alive, stating that there is no conspiracy and that he is very much dead. Speaking from his home in an undisclosed location in South America, Mr. Shakur lashed out at conspiracy theorists who claimed the 44-year-old had faked his own death and pleaded with them to stop, as it was upsetting his remaining family. This whole thing is ridiculous, he told the Guardian newspaper in an exclusive interview on Monday. A member of Suge Knight's crew rolled up on him on the left side of our ride and sunk 5 slugs into me. I was dead as a motherfucker. Showing his scars, Shakur, commonly known as Tupac, proved to the reporter that he was indeed shot in the chest, pelvis, and his right hand and thigh, confirming the murder. Man, if I was still alive, I'd be making albums and not holed up in some shack in Nicaragua living off the millions of dollars of royalties, he explained. No, sir, I'm absolutely dead, and there's not a N-word. I'm not going to say it because, it's crass, inappropriate if I do.
Very
in the
cool.
world
Thank
that
you.
can do nothing about it. The final confirmation of his death comes just months after it was reported a film about his life was due to start filming. The movie, which has the rights to use the iconic rapper's music, will cover key areas of his life leading up to his tragic death. I can't wait to see it, Shakur concluded. The script looks great. So there you have, right from his own mouth.
Have you ever watched
He's gone.
or looked on Rotten.com?
Scott, what's up, buddy?
No,
Have we ever seen what?
I've avoided Rotten.com purposefully.
Oh, yes.
Never.
No, I don't do that. I accidentally have gone to that site because I thought it was Rotten Tomatoes. It is not Rotten Tomatoes. It is a very different site.
Yeah.
It's not my bag.
Not into it.
Not into it. Not hip to it. So some people that did actually die, Rutger Hauer passed away.
Yeah.
And we were kind of going over his movies. I mean, it's tough because I don't think he really did anything that was going to make you go, hey, man, this guy's a Hall of Fame type actor, legendary. But he really is a legendary. Blade Runner was amazing. He played the replicant. Do you remember Blade Runner? You're too young.
Too young.
Okay.
I'm older than you. give me a little bit of credit here. Hold on.
So the only movie I ever stole was a Rutger Hauer movie called Split Second. And I stole it from a Blockbuster. And I watched it, and it was the most amazing movie I've ever seen in my life. And then I got super paranoid, and I buried it in an apartment complex.
Isn't it funny how have you ever done anything like
I was
that?
only 12.
Have you ever
Yeah.
stolen anything and you're like, oh shit? If I don't get rid of it right now, like my parents, I'm gonna go to prison.
Can I give
you know,
like
the whole 5 year? I mean, I don't know about being 12 and stealing. I mean, you should already know better. Shame on you. But
I got a quick one that's related just to
Okay.
the movie part. So this made me think of this. Too strong to think of as stealing incidents, but have you ever had like a neighbor couple argument, and the woman throws the guy's stuff out the window, and then you go grab free stuff out the street?
Wow.
So I found the DVD for Drumline because it was this African American couple. His stuff was thrown out in the street. He collected it. The next day, I see this Drumline DVD on the street, and I was like, "This is musical. I gotta check it out." And to this day, it's like one of my favorite movies. It
Wow,
changed
really?
my life. Yeah.
How cool. That's really cool.
Yeah, there was a couple scratches. I had to skip a scene, but I really love the movie now.
So speaking of doing stuff that's naughty, our buddy Scott is on, and Scott posted a picture today from a very naughty location.
we saw the picture.
We saw the picture.
But it is Flex Friday.
Okay, all right. We're good. We're on board with y'all. We on board with you. So Rutger Hauer, he also did Lady Hawk, The Blood of Heroes, and The Blood of Heroes was made in 1989, and it's one of the rarest Rutger Hauer films ever. It's really hard to find, but it's so good. So if you ever get a chance to find it, it's this weird post-apocalyptic form of football that he's a star of.
Interesting.
Oh, what up, Ronnie?
Was that there, Ronnie Baker?
Yeah, Waz is back. Waz is back.
It's WOZ. He's asking me about the spelling. WOZ.LOL. Put it into your browsers. That's my birth name. My birth name is an accurate URL. It's validated by the consortium.
But yes. So, we did not get a chance to do History's Mysteries
Why is that?
last week. You know, I think a lot of it had to do with fellatio abandonment.
Oh,
Yeah,
I hate it when that happens.
It was going around. It was a whole case of it.
So it's just like when you back out from
Yeah.
fellatio.
Yeah, it's like when you get sodomy and sodomy.
Oh,
it's
has
like-
that happened?
Thank God.
They
no.
have police agencies for that.
Yeah. They have those signs in the bathrooms now at the airport. You know.
I'm trying to post that we're live.
Are you? Good luck.
And I can't seem to get through it.
All right. Well, that's fine. While you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about something else. I loved the first Zombieland movie. Thought it was amazing.
Here, here.
And it's taken them. I mean, I don't even know how old that movie actually is, but they have finally released a trailer for Zombieland Double Tap, and it looks cool. It looks cool. They're in the White House, mess around. Woody Harrelson's. They got the whole group back.
Woody Harrelson, is that how you're going to get me excited about zombies? Because I'm a zombie hater.
Oh, are you really?
How do you get me into zombies?
How do
What
you hate
do?
zombies and
Have
live
you
in
not
Vegas?
seen Zombieland?
No, I
Okay.
Shaun of the Dead. That's great. It's a comedy.
Yes.
Other than that,
Zombieland is a comedy.
I can't get into zombies.
Zombieland is a
I
comedy.
mean, they're all gross. I mean, old people are bad enough, and then when you get to that zombie status,
That's true.
Can we get a new producer, please?
I know because Hank loves those old people.
He loves
I love old people.
Love 'em.
Wrinkly smells.
See, here's my thing.
I
with,
love the perfume.
Here's my thing with zombies. Like, I just feel like if zombie outbreak really did happen, like, I think you could just like outlive them. Like, I mean, they'd eventually just get rotten and like.
Outlive?
Yeah, just wear them
Turn
out.
to bones.
Hank,
I mean, I
just don't hang out where the zombies are. Go away.
Yeah, because I mean, you could probably live like hundreds of days without food and water.
Woody better get his Twinkies. That's
Better
what
get his-
that's what Ronnie says. And you know what's funny? In the trailer, they actually show like they has this Twinkie figurine like
Yeah.
glued to the front of the car.
You know, it's kind of funny because Ronnie and I were actually talking about this last night.
Oh my God! And that actually ties into UHF because he makes a Twinkie wiener sandwich. All comes around. So go ahead, continue.
Oh no, that was it.
What was it?
Just Ronnie and I were discussing Zombieland 2 last night.
Oh, last night you
Yeah.
were? What, is he stoked? What did he say?
He is. He's pretty stoked. I'm pretty stoked as well.
Yeah, yeah. I don't even know when it comes out. Probably sometime this year, but
It is.
I'm definitely stoked to see it. I think it'll be pretty cool overall. I mean, the thing is there's only so much you could do with that storyline. I mean,
Yeah.
really?
I mean, it was pretty cute the first time.
Yeah.
And then not so much like the second and third time, fourth time you watched it. How many times have you watched it, Was?
Zombies and zero.
Oh.
Yeah, he's not seen Zombieland at all, but I've seen it several times too. Yeah.
It's I mean, I like it, but I don't know.
It'll
It's
be-
kind of one of those movies that's a one and done
See,
almost.
It's tough. Okay, did you see 28 Days Later?
Wait, I haven't. But on that note of the zombies thing, did you know there's a thing between zombies and vampires, Democrats and Republicans?
No.
So now that we've got a Republican in office, we're supposed
Yes,
to
this
get
is great.
vampires more. The problem is we have an unpopular Republican. If we had a popular Republican in office, we would explode with vampire lore. Just like we had all the zombie stuff the moment we got a Democrat in office.
Oh, that's true,
If
huh?
you look at historically, there's a pattern of this in media.
Really interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
sure. Who was the president when they did the whole Twinkle Twinkle Twilight
It was
thing?
Twinkle Time. It was a Democrat. So
That was Obama? Was that Obama or Bush?
the moment we got to Obama is when vampires blew up, and I'm sorry, when the moment we got to Obama is when zombies blew up. Vampires were super big through the Bushes. All the Twinkle
was gonna
Twilight stuff was Bush hour,
Super big
and
through
then
the bushes.
zombies during Clinton, vampires during Bush 1. And it's a thing, and it hit really hard with the Twilight, and it's the metaphor of the Democrats being afraid that the Republicans are just mindless zombies that don't have any like culture or coolness, and they're just like plaguing and taking over with like blandness. And then the Republicans worry that the Democrats are like these slick talking vampires that are going
Sucking
to
your blood.
bite their kids and get them stuck in their vampire
Well,
loop.
politics means many blood-sucking creatures. So,
Thank you, Garrett. I appreciate your.
so
28 days later, though, I haven't seen it for that reason.
let's go ahead,
That's my reason.
pay some bills, and then when we come back, we'll have a very special guest. Ricky the race car driver.
Another night of drinking, and I'm feeling so low. Another night of drinking, I got no get up and go. Maybe I drank too much whiskey, beer, and such. Need a little shot of Hangover Joe's. Now you see me moving and my feet ain't dragging the floor. Feeling pretty good and my head ain't pounding no more. Happens all the time, and the only thing saving my life is a little red and yellow shot called Hangover Joe's. Hey folks, this is Ken from the Altogether's. We tend to drink a lot at our shows. Actually, we drink a lot everywhere. Hell, I'm drunk right now. Sometimes I get tanked just so I can drink Hangover Joe's. Now, while you should drink responsibly, things do tend to get out of hand from time to time, and that's why you should get Hangover Joe's right now while you're sober. Now, if you excuse me, I got a song to finish, so I can go get drunk. Happens all the time, and the only thing saving my life is a little red and yellow shot called Hangover Joe's. A little red and yellow shot called Hangover Joe's.
Cold Cock American Herbal Whiskey. Enjoy responsibly.
All right, Dicks. I told you to register for the free Aerosmith tickets by clicking on the link for the Radio Vegas Rocks app and then simply register your name and phone number under the VIP tab. To punish you, Dicks, I'm going to play Janie's Got a Gun on my hand flute while I explain again how great this contest through Radio Vegas Rocks truly is. This is free airfare, free hotel accommodations, and 2 VIP tickets on the actual stage. You're on the stage watching Aerosmith play. If one of you dicks win these tickets and you have no one to go with, I'll go with you. I would love to see if Aerosmith on stage turtle, even if you win. As long as you promise you don't roofie my drink, you don't have sex with my dead corpse. Hopefully he doesn't make my skin into some sort of apparatus he wears around his face. I'll even stay with you. All you have to do is download the Radio Vegas Rocks app and register under the VIP tab of the app to win.
Download the Radio Vegas Rocks app right now.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Fade from Faded and Elevated, and I am so excited to talk to you guys about Deluxe Cleaning Service. Yeah, that's right. Miss Blanca Lopez, she is the cat's meow, y'all. She comes to your house. She comes to your office. She comes wherever you need her to go, and she cleans that sucker up like it's never been cleaned before. Yeah, that's right. She will come absolutely anywhere. Wherever you need her, she's there to keep you clean in the deluxe way.
Sexter.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank.
Sexter.
You hee-heed all over your intro.
Go and Sexter, he says. Well, we're here with Ricky Delary.
Ricky Delary, y'all. He works at Speed Vegas.
That's right.
He's one of the BA drivers.
Yeah,
top dog over there,
what
right?
do you do?
Yeah.
Or almost top dog, I don't know. But, and you also do race car driving.
Yeah.
Ricky was a race car driver.
I dabble a little bit.
You dibble dabble?
Tell
Yeah.
us about it. What do you do?
Well, I'm a lead coach out at one of the lead coaches out at Speed Vegas. Drive exotic cars, off-road vehicles, do some drifting.
Talk into the mic.
Oh,
You can move it.
so
It moves.
okay.
You can touch it.
So we can move it. Very cool. Like that?
Yeah.
Very good. So
Grab it, touch
commercials.
it, feel
is that
it.
perfect?
Yeah.
Is that good? We go all right?
Yeah, touch it, bro.
So
touch
magic. Oh, this is magic.
You can get closer.
Oh, ooh, so hot.
You're telling him to touch the mic. It's like the worst
I
thing.
do. What do you?
Touch the mic as
Don't
much as
touch
you
the
can.
mic.
The whole show, I touch my mic. I can't help it. Why? Look back in our.
It's just a
on our
nervous
shows.
reaction.
So
Yeah, listen back, and it's a bunch of Hank.
Here's the
cranking into
thing.
mic.
Okay.
we're here with Ricky Delary. And he is from Speed Vegas. And then we have, I don't want people to think there's like a creeper that entered the room. We have, because they can see you, Drew. Drew, they can see you. You're becoming famous right now. When you blow up all over the interwebs, you can thank us.
Like that weird guy in the red shirt in the back.
That's him. That's Drew.
We're gonna.
Red shirt Drew.
I'm not gonna lie. We want 20% though.
So let me ask you this, Drew. Why is it that he's wearing like a fat suit, and you've got on the red T-shirt. Are you like an extra like from Star Trek? Do you die often?
Well, see, that's his actual body shape. It's
Oh,
not a fat suit. Right, but it fits perfectly.
Whoa.
However, I'm in red because I do fire and safety. So I make sure
Fire
everybody
and safety?
stays safe there. I also do coach too.
Yep.
But we just do pretty much, we're behind the scenes making sure everybody's safe.
Yes.
That's
You
about
have
it.
to have a good fire/safety story.
That's right.
Let's hear one.
No.
We do not have a good one.
Really?
I was like, unfortunately, no. Because
No,
I
we
guess
don't.
that's probably
I guess
a good thing,
if I'm bored, it's
Yeah.
a fantastic day.
Yeah,
That's
right?
all that matters.
So I guess if you're like,
Are
I got
you
tons of them.
Always bored?
Yes, which
That's-
is good.
I guess
Yeah.
that's
So that
good.
means we
Okay.
do have
Yeah.
the safest track around.
That's pretty
Very
cool.
cool.
We do. We very
So
much do.
what do you drive? Can you give me a list of some cars?
A
you
Datsun.
Yes.
A Nova.
But only on good days.
A
Yeah.
Nova.
A Nova.
A Nova.
A Javelin.
A
So what kind of
Pinto.
cars?
So
So you
Ferrari
said
fo-
exotic. You got me
Yeah.
excited. I want to know.
So
Do you
Ferrari.
have? Oh, I'm about to touch myself. You said a Ferrari.
Ferrari 488.
That's beautiful.
A couple of those. We have Lamborghini Huracans, Audi R8s.
I love
The
that
most underestimated, underrated car, the Acura NSX.
too.
Oh, you
Really?
got the new Nissix?
Oh yeah, and she's
pretty,
sexy.
It's pretty sexy.
So
And
what's-
she's sexy,
and
bro.
I don't like
My
Hondas. You know my
favorite
opinion on
ride.
Hondas, I think.
I know you're a Ferrari guy with that Alfa Romeo.
I do like my Italian cars. But
That's right.
I do think Honda did something right with the new NSX.
It is, and unfortunately, they're not selling, so they even dropped the prices. They're like 160 now or 130 or something.
Oh,
like
is that it?
That's it.
Let's go pick up
Pocket
3.
change.
That's right.
How
See what
much?
I'm
How
saying?
much you say they were?
130, 130, 160. Yeah,
Well, it's
Yep.
it's an AMG GT.
yeah,
About same.
yep.
Same
Which
price
is
range.
also what we have. We also have the
But that's-
GTR.
Ooh,
That's,
that's the
so
Skyline.
that's the Mercedes, right?
the AMG GT is, yeah.
Okay, beautiful.
Which is sweet. That thing is the exotic version of a muscle car.
Yeah.
We
yeah,
also
yeah.
got Porsche Cayman, Porsche GT3, Porsche GT3 RS, Corvette Z51.
I mean, I'm almost getting bored.
Oh,
here.
you have to Z. Okay, have you
So
seen
many
the new?
cars.
Have you seen the new Corvette?
Yes.
What do you think?
I think they
Gorgeous.
might as well slap a Ferrari sticker on it.
Stop
Right, they
it.
kind of are going that way.
I
aren't they?
think so. Absolutely.
It's a little.
you
but
look
it's like
at the
a fat
458,
Ferrari.
it looks like the Ferrari.
A fat Rari. That's
I think
what it is.
the inside's a little bit different.
I was gonna
but-
say I
Oh.
saw the unveil. It was pretty sexy.
Oh, it is. Don't get it twisted. That thing is sick. It'll be fast, and we're supposedly possibly getting one. We'll see.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and with that being
Well,
said,
don't forget about your boys at Two Clueless Dudes.
Yeah, we're gonna have to come out and
Come on
like
out.
record
Yeah.
and
I would love
video.
to.
Talk
Yeah.
to whoever you need to
I
talk
mean,
to.
we don't
Oh,
even want to do it for our own
Get us-
benefit. It would be for Speed Vegas.
We want
of
the
course.
VIP treatment. We
Yeah,
want to
of course.
red
The
carpet us,
massage. We'll get
Free-
the foot rub.
free mini sandwiches.
Yeah.
Okay.
No brown paper bags for us, dude.
Yeah, romaine
No, we're
lettuce.
too clueless
None of
dudes.
this iceberg shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're on top.
what about?
What's your
Cool,
favorite car to drive?
My favorite car is either the Acura NSX,
Yeah, you were just talking about
which
that.
I like. That's right.
Yeah. I own 2 Hondas, by the way.
That's right.
I just said
And-
it.
Yeah.
But they're both
You are
fits.
not going to be famous now. He stole your microphone. Drew, what about you? What do you like?
All right, my favorite car is the Porsche GT3.
The GT3
Okay.
is pretty
So
sweet.
the GT3, I like it a little bit better than the RS, just because the RS is a little bit loose right now. That's my opinion on it.
Bro, you never mess with ladies if they're loose. We all know that.
So that's
Disagree.
just where I'm at with it. But
That's
the,
how you get
yeah.
pink eye.
That's how you get them numbers.
That's right. Digits.
You
true,
need
though.
digits.
That's true, though.
That's it.
Plant a lot of seeds.
So you said the NSX. What was going to be the next car you were going to say?
GT3 RS or the Ferrari 488.
Nice.
Yeah, super sick. Also,
I would
we have,
love to go and take a ride with the Ferrari. Just
bro,
putting it out there.
high-powered go-kart
I'm
Nice.
down with it.
thing. Just everywhere you go, bro, it goes.
And if you're wanting to like double up a day,
Okay.
where I could get like a second, like the R8 would be a lot of fun too.
Yeah, you and I talked about the R8 a long time ago.
Now that we've brought it up,
Yeah.
talking about dates and loose women, and that's how you get digits. I have to bring up this one time. Okay.
Okay.
This one time.
Yeah. Band camp.
We were at the Playboy Club. Do you remember when the Playboy Club was still around
at the
at the
Palms.
Palms? Yes. So
okay.
I'm chilling at the Playboy Club. I'm concierge, so I got like a whole table, bottles, or everything. I mean, I got anything and everything I want, right? And I'm also like best friends with the executive senior VIP host. So basically, I just walk up to the bar and I'm like, hey, I want this, and they just give it to you. So I'm getting pretty effed up. We've been drinking champagne all night, and then the Jameson comes out. We're doing Jameson shots. It's getting nuts, and this Hispanic lady and her other lady friend, I don't know, they approach me while I'm at the bar, and they're like, hey, you know, what are you up to? Blah, blah, blah. You know, you want to come back to my hotel? And I was like,
The crib.
She's not like,
Hello.
like, you know, there's tiers, right? There's tiers to ladies. Same thing with men,
definitely.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, and
Well,
you
I mean,
can
I don't
tell
know
when
about men,
somebody's
Crazy
but
hot
on
definitely
matrix,
your,
I get it.
yeah, on your tier, above your tier, below my tier. She was probably below my tier. But I would definitely entertain this. I was like, oh, all right, where are you staying? She up and said the Imperial Palace. I said,
Bye.
I'm good. Just walked away.
I'm good.
I'm
Yeah,
good.
the bed bugs are.
It's
they're
so funny
pretty
that
nasty.
that was like my deciding factor, but it really was. So what that
Pretty
means
gnarly.
is that, you know, it's got to look nice inside.
That's right.
You know what
I
I mean?
feel you.
It's got to be sexy interior.
Yeah. You don't want bugs on top of the bugs. I
No.
get it, dude. It's cool.
No. And so you also shoot guns.
I do. Oh, let me talk one more thing about Speed Vegas.
Okay, speed it up.
Off road.
Yeah, hurry up.
We
Wait,
have an
you're doing
off-road.
off-road stuff?
Yeah, they got off-road stuff. So you can
Speed it
jump
up.
the actual race trucks off, like
Over the
this-
Ferraris?
Well, we'll see what's good.
It's not recommended.
Not right. Highly.
You'd become very
Highly.
I'd
busy.
have to come get you. But
We don't. Yeah, but yeah, you can jump them and all that cool stuff. But shoot guns, yes, we do. But we shoot everything. You know, I did this a little bit of instruction overseas. I got to do some long rifle stuff, some pistols and stuff. So it's pretty fun. So I know that's a big thing here in Vegas, getting to go out and shoot machine guns and all that cool stuff. Yeah, we got to do a lot of that good stuff in the military, and then now that I'm out, so.
Do you sometimes when you're like driving like the GT3, you just pop out your Uzi and just lay off some?
My hand might go out the window, but it ain't an Uzi.
No,
No, it's another
Just waving.
gesture.
just okay.
Yeah.
But you're not out there. You're not out there.
Is that
No.
you giving
Enough
Drew the
rounds.
finger? Is that what you're referring to?
Most
No,
likely.
I'm ordering lunch usually.
Oh,
he's
okay.
trying to get a signal.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's looking for.
Oh, you-
There's no bars in this car.
Yeah.
so you still have Verizon?
No.
So let me
So
ask
true.
you, the Ferraris, the Porsches, do they have like Bluetooth and like all this fancy stuff?
Yeah,
or-
but we don't use that.
no. But
No.
it does come with it. I was wondering
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
does it even have like
Oh, yeah.
AC? Like, do they have room for
Yeah.
that shit?
And the Corvette Z51 has its own Wi-Fi hotspot.
What?
Yeah. So so it's got some good stuff.
I bring that up because the Dodge Demon like has
That's
like bare
bad.
bones. It's like if you buy it, it comes like with nothing, only one seat.
Yeah.
So
a race car.
It is a straight up.
Absolutely.
Do you guys have one of those?
No,
No. Wow.
only fast cars.
Wow.
Yes.
Dude, what's wrong with the Demon? What's wrong with the Demon?
He said fat. It's a badass car, but it's all at the end of the day, it's a Dodge.
It's
you
a-
can only polish a turd so much. It's like a Ford Focus.
It's great. It's great when it goes straight, bro. But
Yeah, it can't turn.
it can't.
No. And you know what?
And,
It's because that body is the old. It's the old Mercedes 300 body.
Oh, is it?
It's the old E-Class from like 30 years ago.
Did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because back in that day, when they started pulling out that design and the Chrysler 300.
Yep. Oh, I love
same,
the Chrysler 300. Yeah.
Same chassis.
However, when I did the SRT program back in the day,
Oh, yeah.
the Dodge that of all the Dodges, the Jeep
Really?
and that 300 SRT, the Jeep SRT and the
The Chrysler
the
300.
Chrysler 300. Oh man,
Have you ever driven a Viper?
yes.
I've heard they're like insanely hard to handle. They drive very angrily.
I didn't. Yes, but
Choose your words carefully.
It's like,
however, honestly, like for someone of my stature, that is a no bueno car. Like,
Really?
dude, every time I have to get in, I'd have to readjust the seat back because it's so long inside.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I heard they're decent, all right track
Like,
cars.
people that don't know, he's like 4'11". So okay.
411.
For the people not
faux
watching
fitty.
our show
Yeah.
and are listening, how would
350.
you describe yourself?
411, faux fitty.
Fofity.
You know what I'm saying?
All sexy mad.
And 100% sassy.
You could just say Danny DeVito with hair. Kind of sum it up a little bit.
That's great.
It's always sunny.
Drew, who brought you, bro?
Sorry, I'll leave.
Actually,
Wait outside.
that's it. Drew's a San Jose fan. I had to throw it out there.
Whoa.
Oh, no,
That's for Danny DeVito.
come on. So
Dang.
we're not gonna go. We're not gonna go there.
You thought that call was totally fine, I bet. Did
I
you?
thought what?
The
no,
call?
yeah. We're going
The
to
call.
talk about
Oh,
this.
okay.
The
So
call.
we're
Yeah,
gonna,
no, yeah, we're
okay.
going to talk about
If
this.
you-
Now we're gonna
Okay,
talk about the call.
Wait, real quick.
Okay,
Here.
we're gonna talk about it.
I'm sorry,
Go ahead.
real quick. Let me give you guys a quick background on Drew.
Okay.
Drew was almost like a semi-professional hockey player.
Okay.
So he's well versed when it comes to this
In-
this hockey stuff.
In Hawkinese, they
He's-
call it.
well versed in
I wouldn't
hockey.
say almost semi-pro. Okay, it's I was good. Drank a lot. Another story.
Okay.
But we'll. If you
Let me give
Sad
you a
day.
little background
No,
about
but-
Ricky. He's going to sell you out in a few.
Ricky's
no.
gonna throw you under the bus.
I've watched him play, dude. Dude is magic on the ice, dude. So
This is the hockey guy.
yeah, one of them.
Okay.
One of them.
So, I would like to hear your point of view. Since you play
Okay.
hockey and you are
So-
also a San Jose fan.
So I'll give you my point of view as a San Jose fan and as if I was a ref, because I also ref too. So my standpoint is it would have been a double minor just because there was blood and there was head contact.
Okay.
Now, it wasn't necessarily intentional, so it could go either way. It could have been a 2-minute penalty.
Okay.
But when you look at it as far as the aspect goes, like, yes, I was happy that call was made.
Sure.
Like, because why not?
Yeah,
but I
right.
would have been okay with a double minor.
Of course, right?
So, and then standpoint goes as far as hockey, it's at the discretion of the ref. It looked like it was a cross check from where he's at, and those calls aren't reviewable. So it makes sense.
Really, they're not reviewable.
So they're not. They're starting to implement it where it can be reviewable.
Okay.
So now that call is reviewable, that call, like, those mistakes won't happen.
But you do believe that was a mistake.
I believe it should have been a double minor.
Let me ask
That's
you
my
this.
opinion on it.
Do you think that the referees in the NHL are shit?
I think they're
Being a
better
ref.
than most, but I think all referees are shit. Even
Okay.
when I ref, so it's and you look at referees in the NHL, it's such a high-speed game.
Sure.
That they're never really going to be able to make all the right call every time. So it's a hard position.
You looking at me funny. You know
Ronnie
how
says,
I am. I'm going to
it's
ask
just-
a blunt question.
It's just they're rough, man. It's a tough job, and they do the best that they can. But no matter what, if they didn't make that call, San Jose would have grilled them. And if they made the 2-minute minor call, everybody would have been upset because it still would have been. It shouldn't have been a 2-minute minor anyways. But
Either way, it was not a good situation to be in as a
there's no
ref.
way to make that right call, but in the blunt aspect of it, they gave up those goals in 5 minutes.
They
You're
did.
right.
I mean,
And
that's really what
And
it
that's
comes
about
down
all
to.
I'm going to
But
say.
That's
but
just the
you're
sad
right.
part to
I
it is
feel
they
like
gave
just,
them up.
They just mentally collapsed.
If
It just took everything right out of
Well, I
their
mean,
sails.
they lost
and they
one of
just never,
their best players.
Yeah,
They,
and
they
they
got
never
kicked
got,
out
and they
of
never
the game.
recovered. Yeah,
They
just
lost
never
their
recovered.
best penalty killer, which was a huge blow. And
Yeah,
then
who
you
did
look
they,
at
who did they kick out?
Cody Eakin.
That's right, Eakin.
So they threw Eakin out, which was a tough blow for the game. But then you look at Fleury, those 2 or 3 of those shots that came at him, the guy was ducking. But I mean, he's a fantastic goaltender.
Yeah, but
he just couldn't see him.
Cody's
So-
Cody's really good. Especially, you're right. He's a good penalty. He's always eking it out.
Yeah, he's fantastic. I mean, it's just unfortunately, mental breakdowns happen. I mean,
Yeah,
I hate
it
to say the Golden Knights are good, because obviously being a San Jose fan, I'm now going to be a Dallas fan because my boy Joe Pavelski's over there.
right.
But I mean, they're a good team and they've done great. I mean, you've had them for 2 seasons, and you
Our buddy
can't be
Ronnie
upset.
says the Blues took care of them.
Yeah, the Blues.
did.
The Blues were like a.
He also said that he likes your perspective. Respect. So.
But it's just the Blues were all together. End of the season, they sucked. I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk about hockey. You can say something though.
No,
It's
that's
fine.
fine.
Throw
We're
it in.
Golden Knights
I'm
fans.
actually from Missouri, so
Okay.
since,
Try not to
since
talk about
Vegas didn't get it done, it was beautiful to see St. Louis get it done.
What they accomplished is just out of this world. I mean, nobody saw it coming. The Blues.
No,
I
they
have
were
nothing
in last
but
place.
nothing
they,
but respect
They were
for
nothing.
'em. They were like, this is a true underdog story. It was
You're
great.
right. There was no evidence to support they were coming. It was like Blues Clues.
And hockey's over.
Doggies.
That's hockey.
All right, so let's talk about something different.
Yeah, all right.
So
So what do you think, you being a military man, MP, Let's talk about raiding Area 51. Is it going to happen, and what will happen?
Yeah. Okay.
So this is Vegas. For those who don't know, we actually live in Las Vegas, and Area 51 is literally just a hop, skip, and a jump from us.
80 miles, right?
Yeah.
Gene?
Not even 80. I don't
40.
Even think, yeah.
40 miles?
It's pretty close. Yeah.
It's not Gene.
I mean,
it's the other way.
we can
It's
go
50.
right now if you want.
It's 50 miles.
It's up past Indian Springs, right?
It's 30 miles past Indian Springs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not-
and I
not towards
watched
Gene.
Indian Springs on yeah, never mind. I lost it.
Nipslip.com.
I killed it.
Yeah, I lost it. Now, and
That's
even
good.
if I found it, it wouldn't be funny. Let's move on.
Okay.
What would happen? I don't think that many people are actually going to show up. Number one.
Really?
think anybody
don't, you
will
really
show?
don't.
I do.
Okay. You
There's
do
like
think people
2
will show?
million people, though. You understand that?
Yeah, 2 million people are interested.
Yeah.
I'm interested in going to my friend's birthday party.
Yeah. I'm interested in
But
seeing
that
a bar
doesn't mean you're
mitzvah.
going to make
That
it.
doesn't mean I'm going to make it.
That's funny.
No, it's good.
Because my birthday was like
I know.
last month.
I know.
And you didn't go.
You didn't
Yeah.
go. I mean, I didn't have a party, but you didn't ask if I was going to have a party.
That's true. So,
And I've known you for years.
moving on.
Oh.
So, you do think people will actually show?
Sure.
Do you think
People
do
are
you
going to
think
die.
they will
No.
stay
But how many,
in a
though?
safe distance?
No.
Like, how many people
Well, I
do you
mean,
think will actually
There's
go?
always going to be, I think,
Because there's dummies. There's dummies.
there are dummies.
And there's going to be alcohol, obviously.
Absolutely.
And the
there-
meths.
And the
They're
meths.
all doing the meths.
Yeah. So
If they're going to Area 51, I hope they are.
You
I
gotta-
hope they are doing the meths because
So-
they're going to need a lot of whatever.
I think a lot of people will be detained.
You think a lot of detainees?
That's
but
it.
you don't think they'll actually shoot on sight if somebody
No.
were to try to cross over?
I mean, I
I mean, what do you do?
I feel like you're
It
setting
takes-
him up right here.
it
like
takes-
you might- like
it
you
takes-
were an MP for
takes-
the Air Force.
it's a lot like the use of force model. So it takes a lot of possible. It could something's got to happen bad to something like a resource, or
Do you think
they
any
get a hold
them-
of ET. Now it's time to start shooting some fools.
Do you think anybody will show up to the raid with weapons?
I don't know. I hope not.
Wait,
'Cause
what,
Let me
I think
ask you
that's what
this:
things
Do
get
you
nuts,
think that
right?
they will actually storm? Like,
No.
let's say that they're gonna cut the fence.
I think there'll be a
and
tailgate
there's
party.
250,
I think so, too.
350, or 500 people. You don't think they're just gonna zip straight on through?
No.
well,
I
where,
think-
where do they go? It's underground. But I mean, do you think it's going to be turned into a recruitment thing? Is my theory.
Maybe, but I think I'm with Mike on this one. I think there's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a
There's
huge
gonna be Air
tailgate
Force
party.
recruiters
Yeah.
everywhere.
I think it's gonna be.
I think it'll be an annual thing.
I think so too. I think you're right.
Dude, I'm telling
I
you.
think so.
I
I think, and it's going to
I
become
hope it
like kind of
is.
a joke. Like,
Yeah.
hey, let's go hang out. We're gonna drink beer. And then they're gonna.
It'll be the alien version
disperse.
of Burning Man.
Exactly. That's what I think. I agree. Totally agree.
So you don't think anybody's gonna cut the fence?
No.
And,
There's no fence. It's underground. There's no fence.
No, but
Well,
there is a fence.
There is a fence.
Hey.
There's
There
a
is a
fence.
fence around the
No
flight
offense. Okay.
line. However,
No storming the guest.
I don't think. Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
Generals all over the world get their minds together to create an attack plan.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't think anybody. How do I say this without. I don't think anybody that's going to be doing this seriously has that kind of leadership ability.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
The strategery.
Correct.
Well, because it did
Yeah.
start out as a joke.
Correct.
Let's be honest.
Yeah, the guy even said it was a joke, and he
Yeah.
actually came on and he apparently is like seriously freaking out because he didn't expect
So many
anybody.
I did
people are
not
going.
mean to set this thing into
Yeah.
high gear.
Now I think he's worried like the government's going to come and arrest him, but they're not. They don't care.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's you come over here, we'll
But if
possibly detain you, maybe shoot you. I don't know. Feeling cute.
but let me ask you this.
However, deadly force
Yeah,
is
recruit.
authorized.
if people
That is true.
stormed Area 51, do you think that it would be a good idea to then storm Nellis? That way we could watch from the drones all the ignorance that's going on right now?
Yeah, that would not be a good
I
thing.
think all the
Don't-
drones
don't
are shot down.
Don't storm Nellis?
No. You mean Indian Springs? Or
Well,
in Nellis?
Yeah, what are you talking
well,
about?
isn't Nellis where they keep the drones?
No.
I'll tell you what, though. We go to... No.
No.
But I'll tell you what,
Oh.
we actually.
Well, then scrap that idea. That's stupid as shit.
I don't know what we're talking about, but you and I, if something was going down and you want to see fireworks, you could watch it from any of our 3 balconies.
That's
true.
a fact. That's
We'd see it. We'd see it.
Because we can see right to the speedway and
That's
right where
true.
that's at.
That's true.
Especially you've got the best view of that, actually.
Yeah, so invite us over.
Yes.
Oh,
for sure.
in fact, you had
That's
a party.
September
but
what?
We couldn't go because it was the same day that they had the Pacquiao fight.
Correct.
And
I would have ordered it. Why didn't you guys just? We would have figured it out.
I'd already ordered it.
Oh well, then.
I know that it was a tale of I didn't know until that day, but I'd already. Anyway, either way, did you watch the fight?
I watched
No.
part of it.
It was amazing.
It was
The
actually
the whole
a
card
really good
was great.
fight.
Really?
No,
Not a big boxing fan.
The fight right before Pacquiao.
Oh, yeah. You're
That was
right.
terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. The
But
dude
other
was
than that,
basically
it
just a
was-
human punching bag who lasted 12 rounds.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's almost sad when that happens.
Dude, but let me
Yeah,
let
he
me
just
tell you.
simply smiled at the guy, and that it was kind of tough
Yeah.
to watch.
For someone that didn't watch the fight,
Yeah.
it kind of looks like that's how it was the Pacquiao fight.
Not at all.
Oh, that was a good fight.
Well, the reason why I'm saying that is because you look at Pacquiao's interview at the end.
Oh,
he-
yeah.
He looked like maybe he took a shot or two, and then
He took several.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
did.
But old boy looked rough.
Oh, he was.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think he realized how hard Pacquiao hit
bro.
until he got hit. And he
All you
knocked
have to do
Thurman
is
down in the
listen to
first
Mayweather.
round, dude. The first round. And he was like,
Pow.
Well, he accidentally stumbled on his behind in the first round, and you could see it in his eyes
oh, he snapped
that
his jaw.
his whole perspective on the fight
Changed.
changed
Right
immediately.
like that.
So all that
But on
planning
the
that
other
went
hand,
into that game plan out the window.
Out the window.
2 punches
But
in.
he even disrespected the man. He said that he has a higher boxing IQ than Pacquiao.
Than Pacquiao. Right? You
Yeah,
don't say
well,
that about Pacquiao.
How'd that
The
work
man's
out for him?
a first ballot Hall of Famer.
He didn't win.
He didn't
That's
win.
right.
But I will say this.
He did.
Thurman landed more power punches than any other boxer to ever fight Pacquiao.
Yeah.
And had the fight gone like 3 more rounds, if there was like 15 rounds in boxing,
Sure.
I think Thurman would have won.
Yeah.
Because
I agree.
Thurman, Pacquiao about the 7th, 8th round,
He
just
started
started
looking
getting
different.
tired.
Yeah.
And he was walking into punches, like walking into them.
Dude, 70. What do you expect?
Right?
I mean, what's good?
So
Oh man, 40-year-old fighter though. I mean, that's pretty impressive. Showing the 30-year-old what's up.
it was pretty
And-
cool. And
Yeah.
then
Giving
And,
him
and
called
Thurman
out.
actually looked like he was in pretty damn good shape.
He did look like he was in good
Yeah.
shape. And he got honestly, I was really surprised as to how well Pacquiao performed. I expected him to get tired. He's 40 years old. You're going to get tired. But I was surprised to see him just wailing on him. I mean,
He
his
looks
face
like he's
looked
in-
effed up, dude.
That's what I'm saying.
He's in
Effed up.
phenomenal shape.
And at the end
Yeah.
of the fight, though, I'll give Thurman a little bit of credit, dude. He was actually he was very classy.
He was very classy.
because
I'd watch
he
Thurman fight
wasn't
again.
all the way up into the first round.
Well, that's for show.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah,
a lot
for
of those
sure.
fights is just to build up the hype, get the tickets sold.
You know what? I'm
Get the
glad you
pay-per-views.
touched on that because we watched the McGregor.
Oh, that was
Nah.
what's his name? Polio?
Nope.
McGregor and Polio? What? What's his name?
Well, anyway,
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, McGregor.
Conor
and he
McGregor
fought
talking and talking and talking and talking.
to that
just
to
basically
the weird Russian
Khabib.
guy.
Okay. Oh,
What was
Khabib.
his name?
Khabib.
Khabib. Yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yep. I remember that fight. Yeah, Khabib. Yeah.
Uslag Khabib.
Norigoski or something. Anyhow, all the bullshit talking.
Oh, the Russian.
I liked. I had Conor McGregor for that fight,
Right.
and
Because he can talk.
the homie James and
Isaac
you
Khabib, yeah.
had Khabib, and I was like, "You guys are stupid, like stupid. Like, do you not watch what McGregor does?" But McGregor, all he does is talk. So after that, I like it's hard for me to even enjoy MMA to begin with because there's too
Yeah.
much. There's too much talk and not enough show. Conor McGregor even told Khabib before he was about to tap that it's just business.
That's right.
That's what he said. He said it's just business.
That's right.
And then he attacked
And
him
No,
after.
but fighting is what the business is,
And-
not the act of
Well,
talking to hype up
Not
the
not
show.
true.
Well,
not true.
That's they're salesmen.
That's right.
Hands down, they're trying to sell
100%.
pay-per-view.
Yo, so would you rather be like, "Hey man, we're gonna have a good fight," and you come back, "Hey dude, yeah, we're gonna be good."
See,
I'm not going to pay for that fight.
Now you will get fans because, like Pacquiao, he's always respectful, always respectful.
Yeah, yeah.
But the most bought pay-per-view was him versus Mayweather. Mayweather is a notorious shit talker.
Yep.
And it sells.
Yes.
People wanted to see Mayweather get his ass beat. And had Pacquiao not have a torn right rotator cuff, he almost beat Mayweather with one hand.
That's true.
I'm gonna be honest.
And Mayweather, you stated that Mayweather made the comment that even with one hand,
Pacquiao hits hard.
Fooled, Pacquiao hits really hard.
That's what he said. That came right out of Mayweather's mouth. Now, what's interesting is Mayweather was at the ring for the Pacquiao fight.
because he was promoting Thurman.
He wasn't.
Yes, he was.
He's not on Thurman's card. He's not with Thurman. He just showed up and got in the ring. I didn't know that until later. So Pacquiao has since called out, not once, but twice has called out Mayweather for a rematch. Will he do
Well, he
it?
can't do
Probably
that.
not. But
Yeah, he
do
won't
that.
do that.
I'm going to be honest right now. If it happened, they're both
But
in
I'm
their
gonna get
40s.
the fight.
They'd be old as shit.
I'm getting the fight.
I'm getting the fight. I would watch that fight.
Oh, yeah.
I would pay for that pay-per-view.
My house.
Yup.
Pool party.
Poo party? No. That's weird.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Naked.
In the
Saying,
toilet.
bro.
What?
I'm not down
Why
with the
about- why
brown,
in the
okay?
toilet?
You said pool party.
Yeah,
It
I'm
is
not
a
down with the
pool
brown.
party.
No, I said potpourri.
Flush it down.
Yeah.
You only leave it if it.
Yellow mellow, bruh.
Where are
Yellow
you coming
mellow.
from?
Yo.
Let's hang on to that real quick. Let's pay some bills.
Yeah, let's pay some
and
bills.
we'll be back with Ricky Delray and Drew.
What?
Hey Las Vegas, are you tired of the grind of the busy Las Vegas Strip and lifestyle? Do you feel like you need to get away to an island retreat without ever really leaving town? The Golden Tiki Bar. It's located at 3939 Spring Mountain Road. You can rumble in the sand of what it seems like a lost hideaway with hot Treasure Island girls, amazing drinks, tiki gods who will be smiling down upon you. The Golden Tiki offers a multitude of experiences. It's open 24 hours a day. It's located right in the heart of Chinatown. It's 3939 Spring Mountain Road. It's the Golden Tiki Bar.
Dude wipes.
True. A guy one time he pulled his pants down and bent over and spread his cheeks.
What did the 5 minutes look like before that? Like how did he just lead up to that?
He was proposing.
I was sitting there talking to his mother,
Dude wipes.
Oh wait a minute, hold on, wait a minute.
and
What?
he did it in front of me and his mother.
And his mother?
It's just crazy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Dude wipes.
Crying because his butthole was so big, but that's another story.
Oh my
Wait a minute. Whoa,
Wait a minute. You can't leave that hanging out
Yeah,
there.
pause.
He's got a big butthole, but we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. Right back to you, Jay.
Yeah.
Dude wipes.
Was it clean at least?
No,
Whoa.
I think that's why it looked big. It was brown, full of junk. Yeah, it was nasty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not even Manscaped?
he just got shit flicks.
Are you saying what he needed
falling
He
was
all
was
some
over
like,
the place.
I don't know.
Are you saying what he needed was some dude
Dingleberries.
wipes?
He was a teenager, and I told her, I said, I don't think his butthole's that big. I think it was just crap. She started crying.
You see some dude wipes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Proud
definitely.
sponsor.
Get the address.
Yeah.
Ship him out a case of dude wipes.
Y'all, I'm so sorry. I always send the stories in the wrong direction.
No,
It's quite all right.
what other direction could you send it?
Right.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Dude wipes.
Some guy bent over and showed me his dirty butthole.
Yeah. Someone's got a mic drop. Someone's got a sound drop now.
Dude wipes.
Dude wipes. Exactly.
Wipes.
And welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes. It's Mad Mike and the Hank
Whippoorwill.
with Ricky Delray
Whippoorwill.
What's
and
good? What's good?
Drew from Speed Vegas.
What up, Drew?
What's going on?
So we were discussing what car, brand, model has had the most fatalities. And you had brought up, or he had actually was brought up the Mustang.
Yep.
So, and then you had something very interesting to say about the Mustang.
In the early years, 64.5 was the first one. 65, 66. I think that was last year, but they had a
66?
a solid steering column. So on front impacts, the steering column would
You lose your tooths?
it would harpoon the driver.
Harpoon them.
Oh,
My dad used to be a tow truck driver when he was racing back in New York and stuff, and he used to tell us stories like, took us in at night, something to kind of.
Yeah.
See,
Son, let me tell you about this story
if I
about where a
rolled up-
feller lost his head.
If I rolled up on that scene and I
Mhm.
was like working the scene, I'd be like, this car must have really loved him. And the other guy would be like, why you say that? I'd say, stuck to him.
Right to the. Got him right in the heart.
Got him right in the heart.
Oh, that's my. Oh,
He's stuck on you.
Condolences to anybody that's lost one.
And speaking of which, I actually have a friend, Adam Levy. I
Mhm.
worked with him as concierge. He was just in a serious ATV accident and
man.
is in serious condition. And he may wind up getting one of his legs amputated from
wow.
it. So that's...
So best
if you-
wishes.
If
Yeah,
you
prayers that way,
ATV
man.
out there, just do me a favor. Drink a lot before you get on it, so you're nice and relaxed. When you fall.
That's a good tip.
That was,
You know what? That's actually
that
a
went-
really bad tip.
That actually went in the exact opposite direction I thought
Let's go
it was
ahead
going.
and not use that tip.
Actually, back when I was a deputy sheriff in Missouri, the sheriff, big drinker, actually consumed alcoholic beverage before getting on his ATV. During, I believe it was the ice wintry time.
Yes, they call it
And-
Festivus.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And he flipped his ATV up onto himself, and he cherished. He passed.
Damn!
So,
From the ATV?
Yeah. So stay away from the alcoholic beverage.
Wow. So that didn't even help him.
Yeah. No.
Wow.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, maybe he didn't feel so bad about it.
Okay, what if he did this? Do you think he would have survived if the second he leaves the seat, he could have instantly had R. Kelly's I Believe I Can Fly queued and ready to play?
I don't think so because he landed head first.
Yeah.
I believe.
He didn't
No,
bounce.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
He didn't bounce either.
Yeah.
No.
You don't
He
bounce
landed
on
head
ice.
first.
Yeah.
Jesus. Was he wearing a helmet?
No.
There you go.
Yeah.
Always use protection, folks.
Always.
That's how you wind up with kids
Yeah, it's true. And
Yeah.
and child support.
and child support.
Oh.
Just being honest.
Yeah. And alcohol.
So you think Mustang is probably like one of the higher?
I don't know.
Ricky's like,
even
oh,
the
we're talking about
Corvette-
that again. Okay,
Oh,
so
weird.
so back
when
to that.
the Corvette was all carbon fiber, and that I know that was killing people left and right because they were just like.
Shredding people apart.
Yeah, but the frame is made out of.
And then what was it?
Well, then I heard the Viper would fly off the track a lot. Like it wouldn't corner well and
The
toss
Vindo Viper?
people
Yeah,
into
because
the-
it was
away.
Yeah, because from what I understood, the wheelbase and was being so. Yeah.
so far apart.
Yeah,
So-
it was
yeah.
all. Yeah, I heard they don't.
So it's
They-
all American cars.
They
So it's
just
a Dodge.
don't.
Got it. It's
you
a
know
Dodge.
what I'm saying?
They just don't. Yeah.
They just don't. You know what I mean?
So it's a Dodge.
Yeah, but actually, I'm actually kind of a Shelby fan though. So and I do dig Fords. So not to talk too much bad about them, but I think it's tough to say
Ford
nowadays.
actually
though.
does do.
Modern Fords now.
Yeah.
Modern Fords.
Ford
Yeah,
actually
that's
does
true.
do a really good car. I can't think of one now, but
Well, it's
I
not
mean,
the
I'm
Focus.
sure it's out there.
What is your deal with the Focus? It's a good car.
I've
The
had
Focus-
two of them.
The
I've
Focus
had
ST
two of
is
them,
pretty sick.
and they can all.
The ST is not sick. The RS is sick.
Oh, it's the RS. I'm sorry, not the,
the
ST.
RS is the
Sorry.
350 horsepower.
Yeah,
That's right.
The ST is the base model.
Which is funny because my dad tells me, "Hey, you can just come check out this RS," and I'm like, "Why would I want that?" And he says, "Well, I don't know. You know, it's quick. It's probably decent gas mileage, whatever, and you could play
probably.
with it." And I was like, "Oh yeah." I said, "I didn't know you were into like the Euro style cars." You know what I mean? He's like, "I'm not." And so he reminds me of that dude from.
This is where he tells on his dad. That's cool.
Yeah, I'll dime him out, dude, all
The
day.
Focus is Euro as fuck.
Yeah, it is. So I'm like, Dad, why would you want me to drive like a little 4-cylinder? I don't know.
Ford GT. Okay, the Ford GT is legit.
That is definitely.
Duffman says-
Definitely a legit
Yeah, but
car.
that's a sports
Yeah.
car
But
or
I
a
mean,
luxury.
it
What,
is a
what do you
Ford.
even call
I
it?
believe
Exotic car?
Speed Vegas is trying to get one. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I don't know. Not to, but we'll see.
Okay.
But the Ford GT is sexy and it is quick and it is everything everybody
So,
thinks it is.
I know you like the Shelby, but I do like the Roush version.
Yeah, Roush is nice.
Not over the
Roush
Shelby.
Mustang.
Not over the Shelby, but it's
No?
Roush is
Oh.
pretty
Nah.
sick. Roush has a good setup. We have actually a couple drift cars that are Roush
Oh, really?
powered,
Okay.
and they are legit.
I believe
So,
that.
Matter of fact, just a little bit of throttle is all it takes to get that thing sideways. So it's
I say the same thing to my wife.
Hi-oh.
Yeah.
So
Does she agree?
Probably.
I lost
the
my
best
train of
4
thought.
minutes of my
I
life.
lost my train of thought.
Oh, so my dad in the Focus.
Yeah.
He's like, what? I was like, yeah. So why would you want me to get a 4-cylinder? We're a V8 family. I've driven stock cars, race cars, everything my whole life, and now all of a sudden you want me to go get a 4-cylinder? No, I don't. I'm like, you just told me to come look at this car. So he reminds me of that dude. What was it? Is it Boondock Saints? Where Willem Dafoe's like,
Oh yeah.
he's like the dude looks over and says, "Want to cuddle?" He's like,
faggot.
"Yeah." It's like, what do you
a
ask
great
me to
movie.
do?
There was a fire. That
Great
was
flick.
Amazing,
Yes.
amazing
Great flick.
movie.
So-
Willem Dafoe, great actor.
I like him a lot. Didn't he?
Try me. No,
I did.
Great
You know what? I
actor?
liked
No.
him as Green Goblin. I think he was perfect.
dude, he was good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
Yeah.
Fantastic movie. Also Willem Dafoe. The only movie that I could say.
Where? He was?
Yes.
Where?
He plays the first mate.
Ah, that's right. Okay.
The only movie that I can say that he was in that he probably just had no business being in
Uh-huh.
was Aquaman. Aquaman.
I agree. Oh no, have you ever seen? I know this is gonna be kind of silly, but with kids, what's that movie? The Vampire's Assistant.
Oh, I've never seen that.
You never seen it? It's based on like a book, like it's a kid's book, like a tween type deal.
Okay.
And basically, he plays like one of the vampires that's like the true vampires, and then there's these vampanese or whatever, and it's crazy.
They all drive Toyotas.
and they all Prius.
Priuses.
To be exact.
Yeah. You know, Heath Ledger drove a Prius.
Did he?
Yeah.
Huh.
Is that weird?
That's
I think that would make me bummed to die knowing the last thing I drove was a Prius. I'm just, if I got, if heaven was a thing and I got there, and they were like, "Do you have any
It
regrets?"
is good, but it's good at. I had a buddy that got 90 miles to the gallon on that thing.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
so that's but.
But
it's a
they're like
Prius.
$30,000.
I know how excited you get about Priuses.
Mm.
Yeah, and you start thinking like, oh, coilover kit, supersized batteries.
So
Oh,
let me get double batteries.
oh,
I don't. What's happening here?
See, because I happen to bring up, going to heaven, which has some religious overtones. But I'll bring this up. Did you know that the moon has a bishop?
No.
Yes.
What?
The Florida bishop is also the bishop for the entire moon. 14 million square miles.
How ingenious.
Mm-hmm. And the reason why he is the person is because that was where the first landing was launched from. Was from Florida.
So he talks to him before they.
So if you were, I guess, wanting to be ordained on the moon, I guess you'd have to talk to him.
You need his prior approval.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, I don't know. That's yeah.
So all those Martians that live on the moon, if you didn't know, that's who you need to talk to.
Like, does he go there and provide them like the body of God and the blood of?
I don't think he's been yet,
know,
but I really feel like he's shirking his duties.
I mean, I feel like if he's
Is
not
he-
going to go to the moon, I mean,
Is
he's got no business.
is he the leader of the tailgate for Area 51?
I hope he is.
That would be awesome.
If he's not, he's a punk.
That's right. Put your money where your mouth is.
So, speaking of dumb things like the Area 51 raid,
Sure.
there was an actress actually, that was accused of drug dealing.
Oh.
And she said it was just an experiment for a TV role.
That doesn't make any sense at all.
That's how she's trying to sell it.
Well,
She's trying to get in
that's
character,
actually
I guess.
kind of ingenious.
No, it's not.
But you were.
You know what I'm saying?
It's a good way to
So,
get out of it.
I mean,
I'll bring this up because you were an MP.
yes.
So, I mean, you had to have come across some crazy stories, people trying to tell you all kinds of things.
Never.
Right, yeah.
What? Weird.
So, I'm sure, I don't know if you have any, like, really awesome MP stories that you're allowed to.
Oh yeah. He's been out for a long time.
I know. I don't even
none
know.
of that even matters anymore. Go ahead. What's your
I
story?
can't.
Stop it.
Why now?
Anybody?
Why
Anybody?
now?
It's like you want to know right
Let me
now.
ask you: did anybody ever try to storm the gate at any of the bases
I got a
you're
funny
at?
one.
Okay, see, that's what
There you go.
I'm trying to trigger. What do you got?
So there was a guy walking across or outside the base, like on the main street, which is Richmond Highway at Allison Air Force Base.
Okay. Where's this at? Allison?
Allison, which is up in Fairbanks, Alaska.
Okay, so we're
Oh,
in Alaska.
just across the street. Go ahead.
That's right. So now, with that being said, anytime there's someone stranded or walking, you have to offer them a ride. You can't just drive by them. You'll actually get ticketed, possibly go to jail for just walking,
Well, I
driving
guess
by
because
somebody.
That seems a lot like the Air
hypothermia or
Force.
whatever.
Right. Well, no, it's just period. Like Alaska
That's
state
state
troopers.
law.
It's state law.
Oh, it's a say- oh,
As a
okay.
matter of fact, then here's why this is all relevant. So a hitchhiker was picked up downtown Fairbanks, where they held an airman at knife point and raped him.
Whoa.
Right. Yeah. However, what kind of knife?
What kind of knife?
Yeah. I'll
What
be
are we
honest.
talking about?
That better be. He must be holding a fucking machete.
Yeah. Right? Yeah.
Get-
So,
You're gonna need something big.
so for 2 days, this guy's been on the loose. Right? They're trying to find him. Well, it just so happens there's a guy walking out there, and they're like, "Hey, Papa One," which is probably shouldn't be giving all that information out, but the police, number 1 police unit, says, "Hey, police, the first police unit, go on out and check it out." And that was me that night. So I go out, and I'm in a Tahoe, and I pull up next to this guy, and I said, "Hey, man, are you all right? Is everything okay?" He's like, "Yeah, man, I just need to go east." Well, what's east of Alaska?
Nothing.
Canada.
Yeah. Which is nothing.
Geography
What is
majors.
this? Yeah.
Cool.
I live in America.
I live in
I'm just-
America.
I mean, from Alaska, I mean, there really is nothing. You have to go deep down into Canada.
Well,
to
east is
really,
no, it's squared up with Canada for the most part. I
Yeah.
mean the I mean obviously you got the North Pole, but anyways,
Right.
Arctic Circle, got it.
Yeah.
We're not in the Arctic Circle. Fairbanks, East Canada. We're all caught up. So we'll talk about
Now that everybody's together.
now we're all together.
All the dummies have filed
Go.
in.
So the guy says, "I need to go east."
Right.
And I said, "Okay, well, my jurisdiction ends in like 2 miles, but I'll tell you what, we'll get a hold of Alaska State Troopers, and they'll take you probably as far as you need to go. Probably a holding cell, right?"
Right.
I didn't say that, but that's what I'm
Probably
thinking.
jail.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. So dude looks up at me, and he goes, "You know what? I'm going to tell them what I'm going to tell you. You. F you. Right?"
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, me? All right. Cool."
Don't you know who I is? Ricky Delaware.
So I proceeded for those 2.5 miles that it was my jurisdiction to ride behind the guy, wailing my sirens and flashing lights. Woo, 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 all the way up. And they're like, "Are you all right out there?" "Yep, I'm fine." And then I told the story. Well, the dude didn't appreciate that much, but he wasn't going to stop because AST was coming. So
Yeah.
he's going
He's starting to scatter.
Yeah, so we're doing like 5 mile an hour, and I'm wailing the sirens and beep, 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 beep. Pull over. You know what I'm saying? And then I went on my merry way. But I think the guy had something to do with that, or something was going on. That's probably the craziest, I guess.
And you just let him go. That's
Yeah, you know what?
fantastic.
He can go. Well, you know, I figured he's gonna knife the wrong moose, and he's gonna
Oh,
get
yeah.
one. You know what I'm saying?
Knife the wrong moose. I
That's
like
right. And then there was one more where a guy hijacked a cleaning crew's van and tried to escape the base.
Really?
And when he got confronted at the gate, he accidentally discharged his weapon through the transmission and killed the truck.
That's great.
Stories that make you go, "Oh man!"
So that was probably the. I mean,
Like you got to feel bad for the guy a little bit, though, right? I mean,
no,
he just shot out his transmission.
and well, I felt bad for the cleaning crew because they were all disabled kids.
Oh my God! He just stole from disabled
He
kids?
hijacked the fan from the
Oh, God,
disabled
that is like
cleaning
the
crew.
worst.
Yeah, so
That is the worst.
I think karma kind of shot him in the ass a little
Wow.
bit. So,
What was the transmission? But yeah,
well, yeah, well, you know what I'm saying.
I can't. That's
you know where I'm going with this.
You know where I'm going with this. Why you gonna make it weird?
Dude, that's.
So,
Well, you make it weird.
but yeah, man. So cool.
That's a pretty good story though.
Yeah.
Say that's a pretty good story.
That's
Like,
fun.
I wish I had like weird stories like that. The best thing I could think of is me and my buddy who shall remain nameless. We went to what do you got?
I was gonna say let's tell. Why don't you tell us the story that you told me about your first car, since this is a car episode, and tell me about that one.
Okay,
because
yeah.
that one's pretty classic.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll tell that story. So I was all of 18, and when I was 18, I was like, I was only like maybe 5 foot, 5'3", still growing. I was only like 75, 80 pounds. I was tiny. And my very first car was a 1990 Lincoln Town Car.
Nice.
Oh.
Big old box. I mean, it was like driving a boat. So here I am. I don't know how familiar you are with town, how familiar you guys are with town, but I was on Harmon heading towards Boulder Highway. Okay. And when you go over Boulder Highway, Boulder Highway is built kind of like a dome for water runoff. And there's a huge divot right there on Harmon. I mean, it's massive. You can't miss it. And even though the street is like a 30-mile, 35-mile-an-hour, 40-mile-an-hour zone, everybody knows you got to go at like 5 miles an hour. And I wasn't thinking. I was in the zone. I had my music on. I didn't even have my seatbelt on. This is.
You guys seen that bus, like the camera in the bus when they hit the thing, and the kids go flying?
Yes. So I'm going like, dude, I'm cruising. I'm going like 40 miles an hour, and I hit the divot, and my car literally goes airborne, and it throws me, it launches me up onto the dashboard, like completely. My window is. I'm still holding on to the steering wheel.
But he's steering it from behind.
My face and all my, I'm literally planted onto the dashboard, and my window is rolled down, so my feet are hanging out the window. And all I could think of, all that was going through my mind was whoever was at the stoplight watching this happen must have thought some little kid stole his mom's car and took it for a joyride. That's all I could think of. It was the most embarrassing thing probably that's ever happened to me.
That one and your oil change story.
Oh, the oil change story is also really good. Gosh, yeah. I'm not very good with cars,
bro.
I think that's just what it is. Okay,
well, then
so
you had a car that always caught fire when you.
I did. I also had a car that always caught fire.
More than once?
Yes, more than once, multiple
And he
times.
kept it. That's
I did.
And the strange part was he had it for 6 years.
Okay, it was a 1982.
Hold on, which
Volkswagen-
time are we talking?
The car that caught fire.
Okay.
It was a 1982 Volkswagen Rabbit Cabriolet.
Okay.
And it liked to catch fire through the speedometer, the whole tachometer, the whole.
So it gave you a front row seat.
All the ometers.
It gave you a front row seat.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, how
He's like,
good!
"Oh,
That's a great car.
It's on fire again.
So
least it
on
let you know.
occasion, I'd have to get out and pull my shirt off and like whack it. So I'm sure there were people that had stories like this crazy kid was outside hitting his car with his shirt. But
grandma's
when it
car.
finally did decide to like literally explode,
Yeah.
I was on my way to work at the LVAC on Sahara in Decatur, and the light had turned green. And I started going, and then all of a sudden, boom! The whole thing just exploded. Smoke. The whole hood came up. Smoke coming out. Fire coming through the thing. And just as chill as I could be, I just Ace Ventura. I rolled that bad boy right into the LVAC parking lot, and there it stayed for 3 months.
Dude, why is every story you tell remind me of something out of The Big Lebowski?
Right? I fucking hate the Eagles, man.
Oil change story. Do you have time?
Oh, hey, Sabrina. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Okay, so now I'll get on to my Hyundai
great.
Accent.
This
I had
is
a
great.
Hyundai Accent, 2003
Oh.
Hyundai Accent, and
It's not even that old.
no, in fact, I actually have a story that
It was after he was done with it.
Yeah.
For a Hyundai
I actually have a
Accent,
story
it's
about
pretty
that
old.
car.
Dude, his car is aging like dog years.
Yeah. So, well, here's the thing. So it was a 2003. This is like 2006-ish, and 2007, 2008, right around like 2008, 2010.
So it
Somewhere
was
in that
practically
area.
a brand new car. Got it.
Yeah, 2008, 2010. I don't know.
2019.
It was a 2003. I had never changed the oil in it, and it was making this weird clicky noise. So
Get
I was
out
like,
of here.
This is awesome.
So I was like, "Hey, brother," I call my brother, which is already a bad indicator. I call my brother. I'm like, "Hey, you want to help me change my oil? I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna save some money. I'm poor. I eat ramen noodles and Taco Bell.
Hell yeah.
I need to do this myself."
That's right.
So I go to right across the street.
Send it.
There is a AutoZone. I go in there, I buy the oil, and I buy the pan that all the oil's supposed to go into.
Yeah.
And they're like, "You got this?" I'm like, "I got this."
Did you get the filter?
Yes, I got a filter.
He's like, wait a
Actually,
minute.
I think that's a key part of the story.
That is actually a key part of the story.
Then I'll shut the.
So we get to the car, we look underneath, and I'm like, okay, so here's the air filter, right? So I know that's supposed to come off.
You mean the oil filter?
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
Taking out components doesn't need to.
Yeah.
We're figuring out why.
Air filter. Air filter check.
So I see that, but I can't see, like, I can't figure out where else the oil is supposed to come out of. So I'm like, well, it must all come out of where the oil filter is. So I pull it off and some oil starts coming out.
Oh.
I'm like, okay, not a whole bunch. So I'm like, wow, it must be really low. I'm like,
He's
okay.
like, that's 6 quarts?
So I pop open the hood and I start pouring in. And I pour in the amount that it says. I'm like, is any oil coming out, Eric? He's like, no, nothing. I'm like, damn, this thing must be really thirsty. So I pour in some more, and I'm pouring. And he's like, nothing's coming out. I'm like, I don't know what the deal is. And he goes, maybe you need to, like, turn it on and get it, like, running.
Oh, that makes good
cycle
sense.
it through. I'm like, oh yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Filter off still?
Yeah. Filter, well, because I'm trying to get the oil to flow. You know what I mean? You know,
Don't,
I don't
guys.
Oh, it's flowing.
Don't be a dummy, duh.
So I go
Obviously, the oil filter.
I turn on the car. I get in there. I turn on the car, and I'm just kind of chill, like waiting. And then all of a sudden, you just hear like a shotgun. and then my brother, all my brother can say is, "Oh my God, I missed! I missed!" I'm like, "Missed what? Missed what? Turn off the car!" So I turned off the car. He was saying I missed because he didn't have the oil pan in the right place. It's not that. It shot out like dude, oil all over the fucking street. All over the street. And this is at my apartment complex with a sign right next to me that says, "Do not change your oil." I'm like,
I didn't see that.
I really was hoping to not get busted. So I literally
great story.
spent the rest of the day cleaning up the oil.
Oh, man.
And then I had the worst part of it is I had to take that oil pan back to AutoZone. There was enough oil in there to show that there was oil, but you could still read the sticker inside.
Wow.
And the guy said,
Wow.
"This is it?" I said, "Yep." He said, "That's not good." I said, "I know, buddy."
I'm aware, thank you.
Dude,
I'm not stupid, bro.
That is not the only dumb thing that I did in that car.
I know because I think I was thinking of another story, so I think this one.
Jay was with me when this happened. We went to shoot a video for this guy named Dino Mike, and we were shooting Meow Remix. And we were super tired. We got there, super late. We had to wake up super early. We had to film all day. Went to sleep super late. Had to again wake up super early to meet our friends at Disneyland. So we go to the at this time it was new, the new giant parking garage at Disneyland.
Yeah.
We park, we get out, we're tired, but we're like, screw it, it's free ticket, we're gonna enjoy Disneyland. We're there for maybe like 6 hours. And we come back, and I pat my pockets as we start rolling up on my car. And I'm like, "Oh shit! I think I left my keys in the car."
Yeah.
He's like, "Really?" I'm like, "Yeah, but that's no big deal. I do it all the time. I leave my trunk unlocked, and I dive through my trunk, and I get into my car."
Ta-da!
Like that.
Ta-da!
That was like a normal thing. However,
So sad.
Me too.
however,
I got you.
yes, hatchback.
Flashbacks.
However,
You remember to do that, but
this
not bring
one
your
time,
keys?
not only did I leave my keys in the car,
What criminal uses the hatchback?
I left it in the ignition.
It's
running.
against criminal rules.
I left the car running for 6 hours at Disneyland.
You left the car running
Yeah.
for 6 hours?
Was it still
And
running?
anybody could, yeah. Dude, the car was a champ, dude. Like, I called it the silver bullet. I'm going to tell you right now, you could not buy that kind of horsepower. Who'd want to? Right?
Who'd want to?
It was power everything, manpower.
Nice.
Yeah, and I you know what? It was pretty cool. It was good.
And
I got
when
you get like an
and
arm
when you
workout.
had the AC on and you made a right turn,
That was my 1990 Lincoln
Oh.
Town car. If I made a left turn or a right turn too hard with the AC on, playing the radio,
Yeah.
it would just shut down.
Dude,
Completely turn off. Yeah.
So there's several stories like this. I know there's at least 3 or 4 more.
I've also had like some scooters catch fire, and all I could think of is they're watching this skinny little kid with a scooter on fire, and I'm trying to put it out with my shirt. You know what I mean?
Just like your dash. I get it.
Yep.
Cool.
That same area too.
Oh, you know what? That's funny.
Yeah. So
Yeah, for
I've
everybody
had
at
some
home.
interesting run-ins with vehicles.
For everybody at home, this is like the average hangout for us, talking stories and telling jokes about how our lives have been this colorful.
But it's time sadly for us to end it. Play some. We gotta feed our sponsors. Need the feedy.
Do the Bob
And
Thornton's,
we'll let you guys graciously. Drew, thank you for putting up with this guy for as long as you do, hour after hour. I don't know how you do it. Not even his wife does it. You know what I'm saying?
I do.
So,
She's in Phoenix. You know what I'm saying? She's a flight attendant. Well, that should tell you something.
but
you know what I'm saying?
kudos to your son. I'm glad that he's been working, doing good. I heard he got his driver's license.
Got his driver's license. He's doing well.
I'm super proud of the kid.
Dude, 6 times. But I love the kid. Great job. Definitely not a chip off the old block.
Nobody's counting, but 6.
You know what I'm saying? However, great kid. Really responsible. Is doing great at work, kicking butt.
Yeah.
Yep,
So-
I'm proud of
That's
him
cool.
as well.
Well, it's a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you guys for letting us come
now
out.
get the fuck out of here.
When the when the season starts, the hockey season, Drew, we're gonna have to have you back.
Ooh.
And we're gonna have to do.
But in the back.
We have to
But
talk
it's
some
way
hockey.
in the back.
And,
I'll be outside with a mic. Like,
Yeah.
can't even see me in the background. They'll be like, yeah, he's over there.
I'm reporting from T-Mobile
Well,
Stadium where I'm getting...
as long as you know where you're going to be at,
T-Mobile
being a
Arena.
San Jose fan.
I'll be like over there. I'll be sure to wear the jersey on those events.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think it's cool. I think this is the thing that I don't think people realize. If everyone liked the same team, that would be super fucking boring.
No, you're right.
It would be awful.
It would be awful.
It's just awful
It would
that
be
you're
like,
a San Jose fan.
You know what it would be like?
That's
it would
the only
be,
thing.
You know what's crazy?
It would be the Dallas Cowboys, and nobody likes the Dallas Cowboys.
True.
No, that's not true. I
Well, they've
think
got
my
the most fan
cousins
base, but-
still like them.
They have like the
I don't know
largest
why, though.
fan base, but
That's true.
they do. They have the largest
They
fan
do,
base.
yeah.
But right, I mean, you gotta like. There's got to be that rivalry. That's what makes sports fun.
I agree.
I think people like the same thing. Like I like the Sharks. They like the Cowboys. Is because you like disappointment at the end of the year. You know,
Dude,
hey,
it's just
I don't want to
you
hear
do
it.
I'm
because
a
it
Green
keeps
Bay
you
Packer
coming
fan.
back.
I don't want to hear it. Arizona
Yeah,
fan.
you're
I'm a Green Bay
practically.
See,
oh yeah,
here's the
that's the
thing.
same thing. You're practically the
Arizona-
same thing as the Cowboys too.
But
That's right.
here's the thing, though. Arizona, you know, they're not going to perform well. So the
Oh,
expectations
right off the
are high.
get-go. Yeah.
The Green Bay Packers get all the way to the NFC Championship game and lose it while being up 11 points. Lose it in 5 minutes.
Danica Curse.
Could be.
Danica Curse.
Could be.
They're still together too.
She's a bow-legged bulldog.
She's really into yoga. Dude, I'm gonna be honest. I don't care what you say. I'd hit that.
No, dude, bro.
Your wife is
you know
going
what's
to be
gonna
texting
happen?
you in a second.
You know
I'm
what's
just
gonna
saying,
happen?
if I were a
And
single
there's a new
man,
message.
I wouldn't have an issue with
You're
it.
gonna hit it, and then she'd be like, "That all you got."
Well, she would definitely say that.
Her and her publicist are not nice people.
I believe that.
Just saying.
But I would welcome the beratement, and then I would have her. I would then have her sign my T-shirt.
Simon.
That's kind of like Kelly Clarkson. Like I still,
Right?
I'm like madly in love.
Who?
with Kelly Clarkson.
No, I thought
I
what
can't
happened to
help
Leanne Rose.
I'd still bang her too.
I remember you said she's such a sweetheart.
Dude,
She
let
started
me-
her own
she let me
website,
put
Rhyme
my
Zone.
arm around her, dude. It was so amazing, and
Yeah,
she
she's a
smelled
nice lady.
great.
I guarantee. Yeah, amazing. Whoa, calm it down. Hey, I see what's going on there.
Ooh.
Calm it down. Calm it down.
I don't need hands.
Look, ma, no hands. So,
All right, pay some bills.
Are you
We'll
tired
be
of
right back.
Mexican places that use store-bought salsa on their food? Then you need to come on down to Pinch's Tacos. Not only is everything delicious, but it's fresh. There is steam coming up off the tortillas. And with a full bar, you can make a Cinco de Mayo any time of the year. Make sure you order one of their blood orange margaritas and mention Radio Vegas and get a free Gringo Taco.
Gringo Taco.
That's right, a free Gringo Taco. So come on down to Pinch's Tacos where there's no wall between you and authentic Mexican flavor. Gringo Taco offer only good at 9205 West Russell Road.
Are you looking for that afternoon pick-me-up? Well, there's the energy drink way, but you're not a fan of all the sugar or the hard crash. Well, then you need Zip Fizz All Natural Energy. That's right, add it to your bottle of water, and soon you'll be replenished with 4 to 6 hours of all natural energy.
Zip Fizz Energy, no sudden crash, 10 calorie, low carb, vitamin B, the healthy energy mix. Zip Fizz.
zipfizz.com.
At Albo Pizza, our mission is to bring a menu of savory Italian classics and tasty American fare to the city of Las Vegas. Combining a classic menu of Italian favorites and American fare, Albo Pizza was designed with a variety of palates in mind. United by fresh ingredients prepared daily, all our recipes are homemade, hand-tossed, and hard to resist. Explore their popular pizza offerings or branch out with our burgers and chicken wings. Whichever way you go, their menu is prepared to please. Located at 1510 South Las Vegas Boulevard next to Dino's. Visit them online at www.albopizzalv.com or find them on Facebook. For delivery, call 702-333-2526.
Hey everyone, it's your buddy Crazy J back again to tell you about Angel Wax. We've been telling you about it for a while now. This product is absolutely amazing. Our boy Tommy Davis, the man behind Angel Wax, he has been working hard for you. He has been on tour, he has been traveling, he's done car shows, he's done conventions. He is spreading the gospel of Angel Wax, and it's working. A lot of people are getting into it, they love it. Those car enthusiasts that are spending their weekends detailing it like crazy, love it. If you want to outshine the rest of the cars on the road, the best way to do that is by getting some Angel Wax. Let Tommy Davis know that RadioVegas.rocks sent you to him to try this amazing product. Angel Wax, get in on it today.
All right, Dicks, but I told you to register for the free Aerosmith tickets by clicking on the link for the Radio Vegas Rocks app and then simply register your name and phone number under the VIP tab. To punish you, Dicks, I'm going to play Janie's Got a Gun on my hand flute while I explain again how great this contest through Radio Vegas Rocks truly is. This is free airfare, free hotel accommodations, and 2 VIP tickets on the actual stage. You're on the stage watching Aerosmith play. If one of you dicks win these tickets and you have no one to go with, I'll go with you. I would love to see if Aerosmith on stage turtle, even if you win. As long as you promise you don't roofie my drink, you don't have sex with my dead corpse. Hopefully he doesn't make my skin into some sort of apparatus he wears around his face. I'll even stay with you. All you have to do is download the Radio Vegas Rocks app and register under the VIP tab of the app to win.
Download the Radio Vegas Rocks app right now.
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes with Mad Mike and the Hank.
Man.
All right, welcome back to Two Clueless Dudes. That was cool.
I hope we still got people. Hopefully we didn't lose anybody.
Car stuff? No, people love that car stuff.
People love car stuff. Can I just say we've grown tremendously. We have almost, we might actually be past it now, 4,000 followers on Facebook.
That's crazy.
Which is incredible. That's awesome.
So
thank
you guys. That's awesome.
We're doing great. There it is. Thank you. We're doing great. We really appreciate it. We did release that video. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out. It's Ping Pong Baldinger and the Incredible Shrunk Tag Team Challenge. If you do a challenge to us, we will respond in kind. Every single time, something different, something new, something fresh. Also, if you find anything as seen on TV, as seen on Instagram, as seen on Facebook, you find something that you think that we should try, we will make a video. We will review and try anything. We're going to do some videos this weekend. We will post them. They're going to be amazing and hilarious, and you guys are going to love them. So I just wanted to say that. Also, if you're not listening on RadioVegas.rocks, go to RadioVegas.rocks and download the app. You can download it on your phone, Radio Vegas Rocks, the app. A great way to just kind of plug into your phone and listen at work. You can check it out online. Also, follow us. Please follow us on Facebook. We're also on Instagram. We're even on Twitter, Twitagra. You could follow us all of those ways as well. With that...
You're listening to Two Clueless Dudes. History's mysteries.
Like that $20 you say I owe you.
So in 1969, Apollo 11's Neil Armstrong allegedly became the first person to step foot on the moon at 2:56 a.m.
Neil Armstrong? Lance Armstrong.
No, that's the guy with one nut.
Lance Armstrong?
Yeah.
Did Neil Armstrong die?
Neil Armstrong? I don't know.
Huh.
And I didn't look that part up. I just gave you that he became.
And what Apollo number was it?
That was 11.
Wow.
Yeah. Allegedly.
I heard you. Don't get me started.
All right. 1853. Central Park in New York was created when the New York State Legislature put aside more than 750 acres of land on Manhattan Island. Just a couple years later, Central Park then went to, I believe, 800 something acres.
Yeah, it's not that big now.
Yeah, it's only. Would you believe though, Central Park is only the 5th largest park in New York City.
Really?
City.
No way.
City.
It's huge.
It's nuts, right?
And it's only the 5th largest?
Where's the other one fit? Underground?
Yes.
Yeah.
1989, Iron Mike Tyson knocks out Carl the Truth Williams in 1 minute, 33 seconds of the first round for the heavyweight boxing title.
Ooh, that's what I thought Pacquiao almost was going to do there.
Right? I thought Thurman was in trouble. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. I think he
honestly,
recovered well, but he was in trouble.
Here's the thing. Like, I'm not a Pacquiao fan.
He's too
so
Christian.
I wanna put that out.
Okay.
But
I am.
I'm really
biased.
wanted him to beat the hell out of Thurman because Thurman was being disrespectful.
Yeah, you can't
like
do that.
like Connor was to Khabib, like we were having the conversation earlier. And I don't feel like there's much room for that. So I liked it. It made me feel good when he beat him up a little bit.
I like Pacquiao, but I like not liking Pacquiao for sport.
Really?
Really?
Just I
Just-
like.
How's to come?
Just to play the devil's advocate.
Are you the devil's
no
advocate?
one's
guy?
hating Pacquiao enough. I'll hop in and hate Pacquiao just for sport.
It's just
But
it's hard
who
to
wants
hate
to
him.
hate? Who
For
wants to
balance.
hate Pacquiao? He's the senator of the Philippines.
He's a senator.
Gives away
Yeah.
he gives away
Oh,
almost
that's
all of
pretty
his
cool.
money.
All of his funding goes to the people of the Philippines.
Yeah.
I just want to be like contrarian for fun on the Pacquiao, and it doesn't work out. He's too nice a guy.
He really is. I mean, that's the problem.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no room to hate the guy. I don't know what to do.
Darn it.
1974.
That's what I hate about him. That's why I hate him.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's what, because he's such a good guy. God
Someone's
damn
gotta
you,
hate him.
Pacquiao, you prick.
I'll stand up and be the hater. So there's one.
1974, U.S. House Judiciary approved 2 articles of impeachment against President Richard Nixon.
But he didn't get impeached. He resigned,
He
right?
resigned.
No. The impeachment is
But
just
it-
the beginning of the court proceedings.
Yeah.
So the conclusion of an impeachment didn't occur.
So,
Right. So was he? So he was not impeached.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
resigned.
well, the impeachment process has started, yes.
Yeah,
But to
just like with Clinton,
to
the impeachment process started,
But he resigned
yeah.
Clinton?
before. No.
Clinton was impeached, but he wasn't prosecuted.
Clinton was impeached?
Yes.
Didn't he complete all of his terms?
Impeachment's like conclusion, is accusation. Impeachment's just the beginning of the court procedure.
But he wasn't. So he was not impeached.
Yes, he was.
Impeached is like accused. You don't have to be guilty or
Well,
anything.
there's an
conclusion.
impeachment process.
Yeah.
Which ends with you being impeached.
The impeachment, you can be impeached without the impeachment process concluding. So both those presidents were impeached, but it wasn't. They weren't prosecuted, because impeachment is just beginning a prosecution.
But that's basically
Nixon
them saying
would
you're
have
unfit.
though because of the Watergate scandal.
Yeah, he would have been like shut down
Because
or
it
whatever
was
the term
bad.
is for that.
He had
just starting the process is impeachment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
It's
I'm,
weird
I'm
like
glad.
that.
I'm
It's
glad
a
we
weird
could learn
word.
you, Mike.
Yeah.
1865, a market square in Springfield, Missouri, Wild Bill Hickok shot and killed Davis Tutt in what is regarded as the first true Western showdown.
Really?
Yeah.
Was Wild Bill?
Wild Bill Hickok.
Well, and that's the guy that got the aces and eights, Dead Man's Hand, right? Wild Bill Hickok was the one that got shot in the back of the head.
This is all news to me. I didn't know any of this happened.
Yeah, so he was playing poker.
Yeah, because
and-
poker was a big thing for him.
And he always sat facing the door, but when he came in this one time, he kicked somebody out who was being belligerent, was the guy who shot him, and he sat with his back to the door for the first time like ever, and the guy came back and shot him, bam, right in the head.
Wow.
Man, I'm so freaked out about doors now. Thanks for that story.
But I mean, it's just interesting.
Actually, cops do this exact same thing when they go out
Yeah,
and eat in public.
Jeff,
like the
Jeff
doorways.
confirms. He says yes, that is true.
Yeah.
Do you like with law enforcement the all these entryways like leading
Mhm.
up to the door that are like hallway shaped
Yeah.
instead of having more side to side clearance? Does that like freak you out? Because that trips me out like delivering when I go up to a door and there's like a wall on either side. It's like, oh, I can't jump to the side.
There's no
If anything
escape.
Yeah, I mean,
goes
you-
down at the door. It freaks
I'm not
me out.
gonna
Because I heard that's a thing.
sit here and say that every cop thinks that way, but
They
I
should
mean,
though, right?
Most
It's like bad architecture.
most
which is,
cops, I would say.
I'm being architecture bandit right now.
No, it's cool. I would say most cops are very situational aware. So when they're going to a call, are you referring to like a call for service kind of thing? Or are you
Yes.
talking about
like
just in general?
Anytime you have to approve a front door and you
service
notice
call.
So
stuff's going
that's
down,
nasty
and
because
they
there's plenty of
design the house stupid, so you
Right.
can't. Yeah.
If you're talking about going into a residence, yes, you want to make for sure. Because
You
I mean,
want to be able to jump to the
he-
side.
Here's the
That's
thing:
what I figure.
when you're dealing with the bad guy, you know your house layout. You know that you're a bad guy. I may not. I may
Yeah.
just be here to do a wellness check because somebody hasn't talked to their grandma in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And
If
they
I
have
was
a
in
meth
that-
lab in the basement. You know
If
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
in that
So
situation, I'd have to.
you don't knock on a door and stand in front of it. You don't stand in front of windows. You're
Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
so
do
it
You're
goes
taught to
further
be
than what I'm saying
situational
is
aware.
that you don't even stand in front of doors
Absolutely
when you're
not.
not sure. So you'll generally like hang out off to the. Do you make yourself visible in the peephole still though? Because if I get like
No,
a knock or a
I would
hole
always
and I
cover-
don't
I'd always
see
cover
any
the
one of the
peephole.
people, I'm not answering. I think so.
Right, yeah.
Kids
No.
ding dong.
I think
door.
it's different because
I-
obviously
I
they're gonna be
would-
like, "It's the police."
Well, okay,
Yeah,
because I'd be like,
that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna
They're not
get,
gonna-
you
they're
know,
not gonna be like,
I
"There'd
wasn't
be
a
no
cop in Las
question."
Vegas,
Yeah.
so
Okay.
but just to give it a reference, you would say Las Vegas
Bro,
Metropolitan
if I
Police
was in that
Department.
situation, though,
open the door.
it wouldn't be some. I wouldn't be thinking I was ding dong ditched
See,
by some kids.
I'd have to bust
No,
an
you're
Arnold.
not. You're gonna know.
Get down!
Have you ever
Get
heard?
down!
Have you ever heard of anybody saying, "Damn, why you knocking like the police"?
Yeah.
There's-
I forgot that's a thing.
So yeah, you're gonna know when the cops are at your door.
I police knock.
Yeah, I like food delivery knock, so it's like super delicate. Maybe
I have your
text
Pizza
first.
Hut.
Yeah, I don't want to wake you up. I don't want to activate the dogs, but yeah.
Pizza Shark.
That's what they call me.
The Pizza
funny.
Shark. All right, what else you got?
All right, 1873, the Jesse James and James Younger gangs score their first train robbery in Adar?
Adele?
Adar?
Adele was there?
Adele.
Yeah. Hello.
Great
Body
performer.
like you.
Adair, Iowa. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I'm
Adair,
not. I'm
Iowa?
not from the Iowa. I don't know if that's how you say
Adairy.
Who cares? Let's just go on to the next one.
Okay.
1980, John Claude Droyer climbed the Eiffel Tower in 2 hours, 18 minutes.
Wasn't he arrested?
I don't know.
They
I
weren't
think he
into
was.
it. I don't remember them being glad about it.
Yeah.
My
You
question
climb
is
on my
this.
tower.
One on my tower.
Have you ever done the stair climber?
Beep, beep, bop.
Oh, jeez, yeah, it sucks.
Come on.
does suck.
I'm asking a real question.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a stair climber?
Yep.
Could you imagine doing a stair climber for 2 hours and 18 minutes?
That's
Like,
nuts.
why would you want to climb
Did
the
you
Eiffel
see the
Tower?
guy whose place caught on fire on the 12th story and he Spider-Man climbed his way down the outside of his apartment complex to get free?
Peter Parker?
Yeah, he straight up Spider-Man
so cool.
climbed from the 12th floor all the way to the ground safely. He made it
That's nuts.
to escape a fire. Yeah, it's crazy.
Like, this is a real story?
Yeah, honest to God, it happened
Stop
like last
pulling
week.
my chain.
Yeah.
That happened.
No chain pulling.
Wow. That's legit.
Mm-hmm.
1934, outside Chicago's Biograph Theater. Guess what happens?
Outside of Chicago. Ooh, the Chicago dog was invented.
No! Public enemy number one, John Dillinger, was mortally wounded by FBI agents.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Do you know what movie he went to go watch?
John Dillinger was watching a movie?
Yeah, at the theater. That's what you do at the theater, right?
Goodfellas?
Audrey
No.
Hepburn does something.
Dallas.
Manhattan melodrama starring William Powell and Clark Gable.
Oh, I've seen that so many times.
Right?
I don't even know. I don't even
Such a
know.
good movie.
It's like the Back
Wow.
to the Future of that generation.
Yeah.
What year was that?
I just lost everything. Apparently, it was so interesting I lost it. 1934.
1934. Wow, that's
Yeah.
crazy. It's a long time ago.
1958, U.S. performed atmospheric nuclear tests at the Bikini Island.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I was gonna shout Bikini Island like that was the hot tip to be cool to know, and you just said it all casually.
Ah, shit! Why you should have.
I know, right?
No, I don't just shout the end of your sentence.
You should have
That was
interrupted.
they were also single-handedly responsible for creating Godzilla at that moment.
Oh, that's very true. I think so.
And the marketing push behind the bikini.
So
That's
these tests made up the majority of nuclear tests by the U.S. and the Soviet Union.
That's crazy, man. It's hard to believe that you would set
Atmospheric
something like
missiles.
that off.
Yeah, the bikini atolls, they're very contaminated.
Yeah, don't go there.
Yeah,
don't drink the
don't.
water, yo.
Don't drink the water, Dave Matthews said. Well, Alanis Morissette backed him on that.
That was great.
1847. Brigham Young and his Mormon followers
I know a
arrived
lot about this.
in Salt Lake City, Utah.
And invent the waffle.
There was waffles.
Brigham
but not the
Young
kind you
was
want.
the founder of Salt Lake City
There's a harem of waffles.
and the president of the LDS Church.
The first one.
The first one.
The founder.
Isn't he? I think he's even regarded a saint.
He's the beginning of the Mormon Church. He's
well,
the
talking
absolute,
about saints.
He's like Jesus Jr. in the Mormon faith.
Or maybe Brigham Young's not. John Smith.
No.
John Smith
listen,
is.
look, John Smith is the Methodists. Joseph Smith, that he's discussing, is
Joseph.
like Jesus Jr. to
Yes,
the
the
Latter-day
Mormons.
Saint
Right.
people.
Yeah. Okay.
I spent a few years in that.
That clique.
I'm not going to say cult, but worthwhile Christian enterprise. And yeah, Brigham Young's a big deal, but he was number 2. Joseph Smith was the true
Joseph
founder.
Smith, not John Smith.
Well,
Joseph Smith.
Joseph
But
Smith
John
is
Smith
the one.
founded Methodist, one of the Methodist sects.
Oh,
So that's
really?
what's really confusing about it. Yeah.
Okay, interesting.
All right.
Smith.
Talking about saints, 1991, serial killer Jeffrey Dahmer admitted to killing 17 men and boys
Talking about saints.
from 1978.
So when did he get
Nice
arrested?
segue.
When did he get arrested?
Sorry, Mormon viewers.
All this article states is that he did this in this week of 1991.
In 91 is
but
when he
in
got
78 is when he killed the men and boys.
back in 1978.
Yes, sir.
I thought he was doing it starting in 1978 all the way up until he got caught.
I wasn't hanging out with the guy yet.
I don't know if it was a busy year like that.
Well,
I think it was spread out a little bit. Yeah.
Because
With him
I
liking hot
remember-
dogs, I wouldn't want to have nothing.
I
to do with it.
remember there being a story where one of the kids managed to actually escape his house and was running out naked.
Well, that's how he got caught.
Correct
right?
us in the comments, everybody.
Yeah.
Is that right?
And I think, well, they returned the kid.
Oh, like a present from Walmart?
We're done
like,
with this
you,
kid.
You forgot
We're
you
done
left
with
your
it.
kid got out. Yeah, I mean, it was like this, like
It's like this.
it was like dumb police work, like. But then it did eventually, I think, lead to him being
Detained.
Detained because I obviously the kid went missing, and the police. I was like,
Oh, hey, there's that kid.
I know that kid. And then he got killed in prison.
Yes, he did
Yeah,
get killed
he-
in prison.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they shanked him.
They did. Yeah.
1994, O.J. Simpson pleads absolutely 100% not guilty in an L.A. courtroom
My
of
man.
the murder of Nicole Brown Simpson and her lover.
Because he didn't do it.
If the glove don't fit, you must acquit. 1966, Frank Sinatra. I call him Frankie. I know the guy.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
Frank.
I knew him.
Oh, I used to call him the big.
The big.
That's a thorough
but
abbreviation.
Frankie Sinatra's album "Strangers in the Night" was number 1 on the U.S. charts.
Sounds
he also
like an X-Files episode.
Yeah, it does.
he also got a Grammy for Record of the Year and Best Male Vocal Performance.
My dad has seen Frank Sinatra, and he was at the opening show of Elvis at the Hilton when Elvis first came.
Damn.
I saw Frank Sinatra's toilet at the Golden Nugget.
That's legit.
Worthy. That touched his butt.
Yeah, I did.
That's
It's the
cool.
same toilet. Today.
They haven't
pretty
removed
cool.
it.
Matter of fact, Frankie Marino, when he was the act,
Did Frankie Marino get to put his butt in the same place?
he did. He got the poop on Frank Sinatra's toilet.
Oh, that gave me
Okay.
ASMR. I just got the ASMR sing.
Yeah.
Now that
switches
we're
from
talking about that, I got to tell you this. I got to do this concierge invite.
Did your
to
butt touch
go-
somewhere where a celebrity's butt touched?
Weirder.
Oh.
I was
Strangers
able to
in the
go
night.
backstage at the Wynn into the personal area where all of his memorabilia, you could sit in his chair.
Steve wins?
Of Danny Gann.
Oh, Who's okay. that?
2 weeks later, he died of a coke overdose.
Oh, yikes.
I don't know who Danny Gann is.
Well, because he's dead. But Danny Gans was...
a famous
Gans.
Vegas
I didn't even...
magician, right?
No, not a magician. He was an entertainer. He did like impressions and music.
I remember his billboards and stuff.
And he was like the next Wayne Newton. No, he was the Wayne Newton of the 90s, let's be honest.
Okay.
Because he started off at the Mirage.
Oh, so Liberace.
He was like the Liberace, yes. Honestly, that's kind of what he was.
He was like Liberace for dudes.
Yeah. But that's, I mean, that was
or
pretty
other
crazy.
grandmas.
All right. I can get through this next.
Okay.
I got 3 more.
Okay, do it.
2012, 99th Tour de France was won by none other than Mike.
The 99 Tour de France. Oh, Lance Armstrong.
No. It's
Neil Armstrong.
It's a British guy that we don't know. 1829, William Austin Burt patents America's first typewriter.
Burt?
Oh, yeah, Burt's typewriter.
Burt.
Yeah.
I'm pretending
1829.
like I know what that is.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. I just, whatever, I got it off.
It's fun. Typewriters are fun.
2017, Justin Bieber was barred from performing in China by Beijing's Municipal Bureau of Culture, citing his bad behavior. And I
China's
actually
smart.
had the opportunity to see this kid.
Yes.
When I was in special events at the Cosmopolitan. And since I don't work at the Cosmopolitan, let me tell you, he's a shithead.
I believe
He's
that.
a little bastard. Even his own security don't like his ass. His own personal security.
I
Not
heard he's
Cosmo
gotten better,
security.
but that's part of growing up in the spotlights.
Yeah,
You
I
have
don't
to be
know.
a shithead.
But he's a piece of shit.
Now, let me just say, they banned him.
Yeah.
If our
Well, he was banned from
government-
the U.S. as well.
Was he?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
he had an L.A. home, and he was egging his neighbor. Throwing eggs at his neighbor.
So lame.
And after so many arrests and parties and problems, they barred his ass.
Ronnie,
But he's welcome back now.
Ronnie Baker has a really interesting tidbit for you.
What do you got, Ronnie Baker?
He says that today is also the day that Jaws bit through the $100 million box office barrier in 1975, becoming the first movie to break that mark.
Wow.
Yes.
This is
Good
Jaws.
knowledge. Good knowledge.
I thought that said Jews, and I was about to stop you from reading that comment. I was like, wait.
You know what? Here's one thing disappointing. I know we got to get off air real
I don't
quick.
know how
but
it happens,
every
but
time,
every time we get a Hitler reference. It's weird.
No, here's the thing.
It's weird.
Here's the thing. And
good luck.
Every single time I pull up history's mysteries, I have to fight against the Nazis because there's so much Nazi and Hitler talk.
Dude,
and I'd be damned if I want to give that motherfucker any kind of.
He was a bastard, right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
He was such a Justin Bieber.
Just know that if you're looking for the Hitler references, you're not going to get them at this show.
It's for the History Channel to handle.
All right,
But-
so continue.
That's it. We're done.
Oh!
And
We're at the buzzer, too.
We
And we're at the
are
buzzer.
We are done. So real quick before we say goodbye, if you don't have the Radio Vegas Rocks app, you need to download it. It's free. What are you
Sure do.
doing? Download it.
It's really important.
Register the app, and then you have your chance to get 2 amazing stage passes for free. We'll even fly your ass out here
With Aerosmith.
You know what I'm saying? And you get
Thank
the
you, Ricky.
opportunity for Aerosmith. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you got the Radio Vegas Rocks app. Make sure that you check them out online.
Tell your
check
friends
us
about
out.
2 Clueless Dudes. Tell a friend. Everyone tell a separate
Yeah.
friend
And
about
here's
2
the thing.
Clueless Dudes.
If you're watching us on Facebook, and I hope you are, and if you are, that's awesome, share us. Just share us to your page when we come on. That would be great. And check in a little bit early, and you could catch Greasy Conversation.
That's right. Also on RadioVegas.rocks, the 2 hours just before this. It's the
See you,
4-hour
Jeff.
block of talk. 4 hours block of talk.
That's
Fridays
right.
at 5. Fridays at 5.
At 5.
All right, you guys have a safe one. Be careful.
Oh.
Don't do anything too stupid.
And a quick
stay
shout out-
tuned for Die Laughing Podcast.
And a quick shout out to our honorary Clueless dude, Alan May, my homie.
the third
Alan
honorary Clueless dude.
So, all right, guys, take care.
Be safe.
Die Laughing Podcast. Lots of new music to check out.
Coming up
Standing
next.
up next on RadioVegas.rocks.
Ow!